Hey guys, welcome to PE tip number 66, and today guys I'm going to talk about living the Bathmate lifestyle with pride, okay? So, here we got the Bathmate, okay? So I want to explain this. Because I think this is very, very, very underrated. A lot of people use this device and they're ashamed of this. They are ashamed of using this, right? Not me. I got my face right next to it, guys. We all know I use it. We all seen the pictures. We all know the thing. And the reason people are ashamed of it is because other people might find out, have a negative reaction. Other people might think it's weird, perverted, disturbing. But my question is it really, guys? Is it really? Let's think about why people use this to begin with, right? I came up with 4 reasons. 1, they got low self-esteem. I'm admit, a lot of people got low self-esteem. I had low self-esteem. And, with all culture being so saturated with the porn, we see how porn stars look. We look at ourselves, we're like, well, I ain't like that. And it kind of, puts some doubt in our mind, okay? Now, I don't think that's a good reason necessarily to get a Bathmate. I had a whole video on this on what the actual average size is. It's a lot smaller than what guys think it is. But yeah, some people it's to help them improve their self-esteem. And you know what though? If that's what you need to get going in your life, you need to use this. I'm all for it, guys. I'm all for it. Okay, just remember that sometimes the fantasy we're sold is not really the reality, right? Number 2, some people want to just be a better lover, right? Some guys just want to rock the ladies in their lives, okay? They want to rock the shit out of them. And this, I think that's actually my primary goal for this, guys. I think this is the best sex toy ever made. I really do. For like couples, yeah, awesome. It's amazing. That's why I do it. But that's a reason too. 3rd reason, ego. Some guys just want to be the biggest dick in the room, literally. And while some might say this is a shallow reason, Alex Mosey just said this about desires and wants in general. The want is reason enough. And that's really powerful. That means if you want something, that you don't need to justify it, guys. That you should just, if you want the 8x6, guys, if you want this is what you want for your cock. Go for it, guys. Go for it. It's all yours, right? The want is reason enough, guys. Okay? You want that, that's all you need. And the last reason some people do this is some people actually just do this for a hobby, guys. They how people bodybuild, but they're not professional. They just do it because they enjoy it. There's people who just do this because they enjoy it. That would probably be my 2nd reason. It's kind of like a hobby now. I don't really like the word hobby. I think it's that sounds bad. It's just part of my normal everyday routine, right, guys? I like to look at it like that. They just want to be bigger than they were a year ago. Okay, that's the goal. It's not to be bigger than anyone else. They just want to be bigger than their younger self. Okay, so that's probably I would say of the 4 reasons I gave, I'd say I'd start out with so low self-esteem, but that's not really an issue anymore for me. So I'd say lover, hobby and self-esteem probably tied. And ego, not so much. I don't really care about what other people have. It's not my thing. Ego's probably not up there. But regardless, guys, I don't think any of these reasons are bad. In fact, these reasons are usually the reasons everyone else does every other thing in their life. Okay. So like I said, it could be these reasons, could be none of these reasons. It might be some other reason I'm not thinking of. Could be a mixture. But I don't believe there's anything wrong. Okay. I don't believe there's a damn thing wrong. Now, I came up with a list of some actual disturbing stuff that's mainstream and normal in today's society. So let's actually compare and contrast, right, guys? People say this is weird. Let me give you guys some things I think is weird. Okay, I came up with 5. Number 1, guys, people having a bottle of Pepsi, a bag of Doritos, and a gas station cupcake while being 100 pounds overweight and diabetic, right? You got diabetes. You eating sugary shit makes you fucking have bad things. You gangrene, but you keep eating it. I don't think that's right. I think that's disturbing, right? And guys, with 73% of Americans overweight, not a single fucking person should be buying Pepsi, Doritos, or cupcakes out of the once every 6-month party. Okay? Now, like I said, I'm not against you having the occasional. I'm not against people having the occasional ice cream cone or the can of pop at, like, the one summer party you have a year. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people have this day after day after day, and they are sick. They are diabetic and they are overweight. Okay, and I'm not saying, like, I'm a little overweight too. I got, like, literally, I gotta get let me think here. I am 10 pounds. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I am 8 pounds from being average weight. So I admit I am much closer to being healthy weight than overweight, but I'm still technically 8 pounds over. But I'm just saying, guys, there are people out there that are sick. Okay, I know two people. That are diabetic. They don't go to the doctor and they eat like fucking shit. Okay, they are sick. Okay, they have problems. Okay, they have major health problems, but they don't care. They'll keep eating like this because they enjoy it. Okay, and I don't even really enjoy that. I don't even know how much they enjoy it, but that's why they do it. I guess I have no idea. Okay, so that's disturbing to me. Okay, I think that's That really, when you think about that should be disturbing. Here's another one, guys. And this is number 2, having $150,000 worth of student debt and still borrowing more money to buy an $85,000 car and a $40,000 boat. Okay, I know somebody who did that. It disturbs the shit out of me. How do I know it disturbs the shit out of me? Because I'm talking to you about it right now. And this is the norm, guys. Lots of people get into this situation. They just keep buying and buying and buying shit, man. Dude, if you have $250,000 worth of debt, you need to put the brakes on and really start tackling that, okay? And the only two things I really can think of, guys, is get your income up and learn how to budget. That's it. I don't know any other magic tricks to get around that, man. I really don't. Now, I know we live in an inflationary time, okay? I understand inflation has kicked in, prices are rising, and a lot of people's savings are getting destroyed. I understand that. I feel that personally. I get it. However, I would say, not everyone, but I would say a good, probably 80% of the people that are currently in debt were in debt before the inflation dragon attacked, okay? They were already in debt. Now they're just really feeling it, okay? You got to get, like I said, the only two things I can think of is get your income up and learn how to budget, guys. And like I said, there are people who just keep buying and buying and buying. And if credit wasn't tightening, because credit's been tightening recently, guys, they would keep buying and they would keep getting into debt. That's disturbing for me, guys. That is really bad. That's super bad. I would not want to live my life knowing that knowing I was $250,000 in the hole. I would not wake up each morning feeling good, okay? Not good, okay? Number 3, and I know a lot of people like this, living in a sexless marriage for 20 years. Yeah, there's people who do that, guys, 20 years, because it's too inconvenient or expensive to get a divorce. Okay, guys? I'm going to be real. In 20 years, guys, in a 20-year period, you guys could find a way better woman, and you probably could have made a small fortune. You probably could have made the money back from the divorce. You really could have, okay? Even if you're 50, guys, let's say you do this at 50. I bet you if you spent 20 years, you'd have a small fortune by the time you were 70, okay? It's just people don't want to put in the work, and so they'll keep the misery up. I think that's disturbing as shit. Why would you want to wake up every day next to somebody that you fucking hate? Why would you want to do that? Why? I don't understand it, okay? Actually, there's a term called mania, and I think this answers a lot of it. Mania is when you... I know a lot of people use that word and they think like hyperactive. It's not quite. Mania is this. You are emotionally invested in something that will never pay you that investment back. That's mania, guys. I don't know what to tell you guys. That person you keep investing time into, that payment's not coming. Cut the loss. Find somebody else. Rebuild the fortune. You'll be way better off. Way better off. Okay? Number 4, guys. This one's a big one, guys. If you're in America, I don't know how this is in Europe. I have no idea how this is in Europe. I have no idea Australia, New Zealand. I don't know how this is. But in America, this is a thing. Voting for politicians who make your country worse because they belong to your party. Okay? We are so, in America, politically heavy, guys. And I'm going to be honest. Our politicians, they don't give a fuck about us. They do not give a fuck about us. I don't care what politician you pull out of your hat saying, oh, this guy's a good guy. They don't give a fuck about us. Okay? They don't. if they did, they would do the hard thing knowing it would end their political career, right? They would do the vote knowing that they'd be voted. They would pass the law even if they knew they would be voted out next election for it, okay? They would do the hard thing. But they don't do that. None of them do it, guys. And also, voting for because somebody's on your team, that's fifth grader level of thinking, guys. You should have left that behind in high school. You really should have. That is not how this works. You vote for the best idea. Having humility, guys, is admitting that somebody on the other side has a great idea and we should go with it. That's humility, okay? We need a little bit more of that. But hey, people keep voting for bullshit and they keep getting bullshit, and I think it's disturbing. I think it's disturbing because I think it's too late. I think we could vote for the perfect politicians for the next 10 decades, and it's just too late. And this one's the last one. This one cuts deep because I know this I know people personally, and it has broken my heart to see this happen. The fifth disturbing thing I think is that we're prescribing synthetic heroin, I mean painkillers. Sorry, I misspoke. Painkillers to people and not taking responsibility, guys. We are not taking responsibilities, guys. Actual heroin use has been on the rise in the recent decade, and this is because we use synthetic opioid drugs for painkillers, guys. They are synthetic opioids, okay? That's what they are. And we get them off people, and people are addicted to them, and they go look for the real opioid, usually in heroin. They overdose, they die, okay? I have known 1, 2, 3, oh God, I know more of that. 4. I know 4 people who've died, and I know a 5th person who's their life's fucked, dude. Their life is fucked. They literally, it's a woman. They literally do prostitution now to pay for the addiction. Okay, it's heartbreaking, guys. It is heartbreaking to know somebody like that. Okay, that is. These are all way more disturbing. Way more disturbing, like than this. Way more. In fact, if anyone ever calls you out for this, like they know and they call you a freak, I bet you one of these 5 things they got going on, call their ass out of it. Like, hey, at least I ain't blah blah blah. Now, I want to take the back, guys. I don't want to encourage you guys to belittle other people in your lives or people that cause you agony. Okay, I don't think belittling other people is the solution. Okay, you want the solution? You want to know how to get the best win? The best victory you guys can have against people against you is to succeed. Have the success, okay? Have the success. So, let's say you do male enhancement, right? You're doing male enhancement. And you get this. This is what you end up with. Who's the loser in the situation? The guy with this, or the guy who eats Doritos and Pepsi all day? Like who is the actual loser? Ain't gonna be you. Ain't gonna be you. So that's my speech to you guys. Have some pride in this. Don't let people put you down. Don't let people say it's wrong. Don't listen to that nonsense. Okay? Because 1, you're not really harming anyone. You're not. 2, you're doing it for yourself. And 3, this is like a lifestyle, guys. And the reason I call this a lifestyle is people that usually do this stuff, they usually have other things going on in their lives. They really do. Like I have hobbies going on. I have I do business stuff. You know what I mean? This stuff going on. So do not be ashamed of this. Okay, so that's the message for the day. So if you guys are interested, if you're new to the Bathmate thing, if you don't have one yet, guys, check out the website. Just check out the website, guys. I'll leave a link in the description down below. Give it a click. Check it out, guys. I'm telling you, you won't regret this. You won't regret this, and this is not to be ashamed of. Okay, the 5 things I described probably should be ashamed of. Okay, and that's what I got, man. So I will see you guys on the next. I want to end this also on the prescription drug thing. I don't blame the people. Who got addicted. Right? You go to a doctor. I'm sorry. I should have put this in. You go to a doctor. They give you a prescription. The shame should be on the doctor. The shame is that this is the standard, right? Painkillers, that's the standard. It isn't the person who got the drugs, it's the fact that society itself says that's a totally normal thing. Painkillers, okay? It should not. It should be for the extremely rare cases, okay? Because of their addictive property. I'm not blaming the people who got addicted to it. I'm blaming the fact that we as a society normalize the prescription of these things when we know that they're addictive. Okay, guys. So that's what I got for you guys for today. I will see you on the next PE tip. Have a wonderful evening.